The liver doesn't just process nutrients, it safeguards them. One of its most remarkable and underappreciated roles is as the body's nutritional reservoir, storing key vitamins and minerals for future use. This hidden function turns the liver into a kind of biochemical savings account, ensuring that vital micronutrients are available when dietary intake fluctuates or when the body's demands temporarily spike. Far from being a passive filter or detox organ alone, the liver actively manages long-term nutrient balance, quietly supporting immunity, energy, brain function, reproduction, and healing from behind the scenes. Among the nutrients it stores are some of the most critical for human health: vitamin A, vitamin D, vitamin B12, iron, and copper. These aren't just nutrients, they're foundational elements that the body needs in precisely regulated doses. Too little, and systems begin to break down. Too much, and toxicity becomes a risk. The liver's ability to store and release them with precision makes it not just an organ of metabolism, but of intelligent resource management. Take vitamin B12, for instance. This vitamin is essential for red blood cell formation, nerve health, DNA synthesis, and energy production. But unlike water-soluble B vitamins that must be replenished frequently, B12 can be stored in the liver for years. This is why B12 deficiency may take a long time to appear, even in people who haven't consumed it in sufficient amounts for months or even years. However, once liver reserves are depleted, symptoms like fatigue, tingling in the hands and feet, memory loss, or mood changes can set in rapidly. What's more, these symptoms may be misdiagnosed as neurological disorders or mental health issues, when the underlying cause is a breakdown in the liver's storage capacity. Vitamin A is another example. Crucial for vision, immunity, skin health, and cellular repair, vitamin A is stored in significant quantities in liver tissue. It is so tightly linked to the liver that high-dose vitamin A supplements can become toxic specifically because they overwhelm the liver's ability to manage the supply. At the same time, a sluggish or damaged liver may release vitamin A too slowly, leading to functional deficiency even if stores are technically present. This creates a paradox. A person can have adequate intake but still show signs of deficiency: dry skin, poor night vision, frequent infections, if the liver isn't doing its job well. Iron, too, is managed primarily by the liver. It stores iron in the form of ferritin and carefully regulates its release into the bloodstream to support red blood cell production, oxygen transport, and immune defense. Iron deficiency is one of the most common global nutrient problems, but it's rarely acknowledged that liver dysfunction can impair storage and release even when dietary intake is adequate. On the flip side, too much iron, seen in conditions like hemochromatosis, can accumulate in the liver and damage it over time, showing just how delicate this balance truly is. Copper, a lesser-known but vital mineral, is also stored in the liver. It plays a central role in energy production, connective tissue strength, brain function, and the regulation of iron itself. Like iron, copper must be carefully controlled. Too little and key enzymes fail to function. Too much and oxidative stress begins to rise. Again, the liver is at the center of this balancing act, making subtle adjustments as needed without ever drawing attention to itself. Even vitamin D, which is mostly synthesized in the skin through sunlight exposure, undergoes activation and some degree of storage within the liver. Without this step, vitamin D remains biologically inactive, unable to support calcium metabolism, bone strength, immune modulation, or hormone regulation. If the liver is sluggish, inflamed, or fatty, this activation step may be impaired, explaining why some individuals remain vitamin D deficient despite supplementation or ample sun exposure. This storage function is also a powerful evolutionary advantage. In times of scarcity, whether a short fast or a long winter, the liver provides backup access to nutrients that the body needs to survive. But that also means liver health becomes a long-term investment. If your liver is compromised, your reserves shrink, your nutritional stability weakens, and your resilience drops. You may feel fine for a while, but over time, deficiencies accumulate like slow leaks, draining your energy, immunity, cognitive clarity, and hormonal balance. The good news is that these nutrient stores can be replenished and preserved with even moderate lifestyle improvements. A balanced diet rich in bioavailable animal and plant-based nutrients, healthy fats, and minimal processed food helps nourish the liver's storage functions. Antioxidant-rich foods reduce oxidative stress and preserve liver tissue, Hydration, moderate exercise, and periodic liver supportive herbs can all contribute to keeping your nutritional bank in good standing. So when we think about nutrient deficiencies, it's not just about what we're eating, it's about what we're storing and how well we're managing those reserves. The liver, in this sense, is more than just a detox organ. It's a guardian of long-term nutritional wealth. And when it's strong and supported, it protects you not just today, but for years to come, quietly keeping your body supplied, balanced, and resilient, even when life gets unpredictable.